friends, and welcome to another Sims 4 speed build. My name is Sarah, and today we are building in Oasis Springs, which of course is one of the worlds that came with the base game. So I thought this would be the perfect world for this build because we are building a cliff house. So I will try to remember to put the inspiration picture up on the video where you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about, but basically it is just a house built into the side of a cliff. So this build is actually on one of the 50 by 50 lots in Oasis Springs. I actually used the lot that was for the land grabs. That's where they lived, and you'll see them a little bit later in the tour because they were already on the lot, so I just went on and used them while I was kind of filming in the end. So yeah, this is a 50 by 50 lot, and I went on and put it on a pretty big lot because I didn't want the back of the build to just be debug rocks. So I went on and put like a little natural kind of pond looking area in the back so that it gave it a little bit something more than just rocks, if that makes sense. I think the actual inspiration build is probably just rocks because it looks like it's actually just a cliff that this house is built into the front of. But I didn't want to just completely skip out on the back, so I did put it on a 50 by 50 lot. The actual house area I don't think it takes up that much space. There's a lot of empty space in this build, so you could probably place it on a smaller lot. But I just went on and put it on the 50 by 50 lot so I could just, be free to make it bigger if I needed to or whatever. So right now we're just going to start building the structure of the house, and it basically is just some diagonal, two diagonal floors and then basically one straight on floor kind of layered on top of each other. And I usually don't like it when I try to do diagonal rooms, but I actually was okay with how this turned out. I hope you guys like it also. So you can see the second floor is a little bit bigger than the first floor, and then the top floor is the straight on area. So I think it adds a little bit of layers to it. I feel like it's pretty close to the inspiration picture. You guys can let me know what you think, but basically now we are just adding in the rocks around it. We're going to kind of make it look like this area is being held up by these cliff rocks, which are from the debug menu. They're base game items, and yeah, we're just going to surround that area with those rocks and kind of make it look like a cliff. And that area with the ladder, you can see there was some stairs there. I don't know if you missed it. It kind of went really quick, but those stairs just kept disappearing. It seemed like no matter what I did, they just would disappear at the most random times. I would click back down and they would be gone. And I was always able to place them back there, but they just disappeared a lot. So if you place this, they may disappear. Your Sims can still walk up that area without the stairs. They don't even have to be there. But I don't know what was going on with that. It was a little frustrating. But yeah, we're just placing some rock decorations around now and just kind of getting the base of the house finished. And we'll skip out on some of that footage. And so now we are done placing the rocks that kind of border the house, and I decided to go on and add in some of the debug waterfalls, and this one came from Island Living. I actually think that's the only debug waterfall I have right now, so that's the one we used. But yeah, we just added a few of those around just to kind of, give it a little bit something more than just the plain rocks. So now we're doing this little area, which you might have noticed from the inspiration picture, but it is just it's supposed to be diagonal stairs, so that would have been the entranceway, but of course we can't do diagonal stairs, so I kind of decided just to make it look like that. And I actually saw, I cannot remember what video I saw, but I saw someone else that used this spa day item to make stair looking kind of area. And if I can remember and I can find it, I'll try to link that video in the description box. But that's basically where I got that idea from, so I wanted it to just look like there were stairs, but of course they're not functional. So now we're just building the patio areas, which are really bare. I didn't want to put a lot on them. I wanted to keep them pretty simple. So yeah, there's not a lot to it. So this is just basically 2 chairs and an ottoman. And I think there is a door you can go out there. I was going to say, I don't even know if I put a door there, but yeah, and you can see I didn't talk about the windows either, but basically it's just windows on each end of the house, just to kind of make it look really open and everything. And then we have a couple windows kind of leading to the patio area. So this area I just decided to make into like an outdoor dining area. We've got a grill and we've got this little dining table, and that's pretty much it. Like I said, it's super simple. There's not a lot to it. I didn't want to just overcrowd it because it seems like such a simple house, and it's so clean kind of and elegant looking. So I wanted to just leave that the way it was. So that is basically what we did for the patios. And so yeah, now we're just going to work on the landscaping, which as you can tell is pretty simple. We are basically just matching this little area that you can see off to the left and the right here. I just wanted to make it look like kind of what it did in this world. I kind of wanted to blend that into the lot. So I used these debug items, which are these like grassy areas. And as you can tell, it doesn't match perfectly. It's a little bit darker than the area that's in the game, but I thought it looked well enough that I didn't worry about it. So basically we're just adding in the same plants that you can see over to the right. I just tried to find those in the debug menu and just kind of blend it in kind of the same way it looked over there. And I didn't want to do a whole lot of the landscaping for this build, so it's pretty simple. And I think we do a few of those same flowers kind of scattered around the rocks and stuff like that. That may come a little bit later in the video, but now we are just making the pond area that I mentioned. So basically it's a pool, but it's kind of decorated to look like a little pond area with some fish and stuff like that. So I did basically the same thing that I did on the pool in the front. I added the kind of sand looking wallpaper and flooring, and just to kind of make it look more natural. And then we add some more debug rocks on the bottom along with kind of bordering around it also to, like I said, to make it look like a pond. Because to me, when I try to make like natural looking water, I try to cover up the edges as much as possible because those pool edges don't look very natural at all. So yeah, that's basically what we're doing. We're going to add in some more debug flowers, and I'm going to go on and skip out on this footage so you guys don't have to see all of that again. And yeah, we'll be done with that in a minute, but that's basically what we do around the whole pool area. And now we are just going to jump into decorating the inside. And basically what I wanted to do for the inside of this house is just keep it really sleek and modern looking. And so I built it kind of with a secret agent sim in mind, just really because their objects are so cool and kind of futuristic looking, and that's kind of what I wanted to go with. And it seemed like a great house for a secret agent anyway because it's built into a cliff, but that's kind of what we went with on the inside. And so most of the colors are white and black and gray. I wanted to keep it really clean like that. And then we have just a few of the secret agent career rewards are kind of scattered throughout the house, and you'll see that this area is the top floor, and I kind of made that into a office area. So you could convert that into a second bedroom because this is a one-bedroom house the way that I built it, but you could definitely change some stuff around. But I went on and made this into an office. As you can see with lots of the secret agent career rewards, we have the desk and the computer, the super cool map wall art, which is kind of messed with my color scheme a little bit, but I still think it's really cool. And then I added in that like gaming object, which I can't remember what it's called because I don't normally play with it in my games, but I thought it looked really cool and it kind of fit this area. And it'd be cool for your secret agents to be able to come home and chill out up in this area. So we kind of have this little reading area right here. Like I said, that chair is from the secret agent rewards. And I just kind of wanted to push it into the side, kind of give that corner a little bit of character. And most of the decisions I make when I'm actually decorating is just to fill up space. So that basically is what this was. And yeah, so that's just a little reading area. And this whole thing is just like a little office. And then in the hallway, kind of that empty area, we're just going to put a couch and I think some more wall art. And that's pretty much it. But as you can tell, this is the top floor, and you can see the little dining area kind of off to the side. That's where that door leads, is to the top patio. And yeah, we're adding in a TV, just basically a bunch of like recreational items in this area. And then, like I said, we're going to add in a little bit more wall art. And as you can tell, I'm using a lot of items from Spa Day, which I recently just got that pack. But I think those items just look really really cool. And a lot of them look really modern and really clean and sleek looking, if that makes any sense at all. But I like the way they looked with this build. So there is a lot of spa day items kind of mixed in. Speaking of which, I think the packs that are used in this build are Get Together, Island Living, Spa Day. I think that, oh, and the free holiday pack, maybe. I think I used that somewhere. But I honestly don't remember what I used from Get Together. I was trying to keep it simple, and I don't have a clue what I used, but it does use a lot of items from Spa Day. So if you don't have that pack, you would probably see a lot of items disappear. But right now we're just doing the bathroom. This is on the second floor area now, and it's pretty simple. I don't even know. I think I may have cut out the footage from the bathroom on the first floor because they're just really simple. I don't like decorating bathrooms very much, to be honest. So we're just adding basically the decorations for this bathroom is just shelves and just little odds and ends to go on those shelves. And now I think we're going to move into the bedroom after we decorate this little corner. And basically this corner was just, there because I couldn't do the ladder diagonally, which drives me crazy, and I felt like I had to fill that area in. But yeah, that basically was just because of the ladders. I tried to place the stairs and ladders as naturally as I could, but they're kind of, out in the way in some places. But now we're just starting the bedroom, which is pretty simple. Like I said, this is a one bedroom, but it's pretty big. We've got like a little seating area and stuff also that you'll see. So the bedroom is really simple. As you can tell, we basically stayed with the same color scheme. It is very neutral and kind of just really minimalist, maybe you could tell. I have a little bit of clutter on those side tables, but really for the most part there's not much. That vase in that corner is from Spa Day, and I have like a mirror that I use the tool mod to kind of make it look like it was propped up against that mirror, and that's just for decoration. And then this area is going to be the seating area that I mentioned. We basically have a TV, and we're going to use a sofa and a chair. And yeah, that's just basically to take up space. And a lot of times when I have a really big bedroom, that's kind of what I like to do to fill in that space, is just put a little kind of living area over there. So then we added in a treadmill, and I couldn't remember for sure, but I was pretty sure that the secret agent career probably had an athletic skill requirement. So I added in a little bit of workout equipment, plus it looks really cool. I think that treadmill is from Spa Day also. And this wall art that I keep using is from the debug menu. I believe it's the wall art that you get when your sim examines different things under the microscope. I'm not sure because I don't usually do that when I play, but I know that some of it comes from that, so I'm pretty sure that's where most of it comes from. But I think it looks really cool. It looks really modern and sleek, and it has a lot of neutral colors. And as far as the actual paintings that I have with the packs that I have, there's not a whole lot of neutral colors available. So that's why I used a lot of debug wall art and also a lot of wall art from the Spa Day pack, because I felt like it looked a lot more modern. But basically this area is just a recreational area. Originally it was going to be like the living area, but because I put those chairs in the bedroom, I didn't want to just do that again out here also. So this is just basically just a bunch of different stuff. You can tell we have an aquarium from Spa Day. We have a bookcase here that we're putting in. We changed that easel out to something else. I don't remember what. And we do put a dance floor in there, and that actually is what I used from Get Together. I didn't even think about it as I was using it. So if you don't have Get Together, you can still use that. I think that's the only item that I used from Get Together, is a dance floor. So now we have like a little stereo and just a chair just to fill in space in that wall. And yeah, so we're going to go to the first floor now, and the first floor is another bathroom and then the kitchen and dining area. And the footage kind of cut out at some point while I was doing the kitchen, but you do see most of it is basically just the little dining table that you don't see, and that's all there is for this build. So when the footage cuts out, that is what is going on. I don't know what happened with that, but it did happen, and luckily I got most of the footage that I was going for. I got. So this little area is just, once again, the ladders make it. The ladders are so much better than the stairs because they take up less space, but they still make it a little bit awkward when you can't turn them diagonally. So this little area is just basically a little hall area for the ladder, kind of tuck it away to the side. And then the room you can see right there, that is going to be the bathroom. Like I said, I'm pretty sure that I cut that footage out just to keep the video a little bit shorter for you guys. But yeah, this is basically, we're just adding in stuff to fill up space. I think we add in another couch just to kind of fill in the area that's really close to where we're at now. And yeah, that's what we're going to do now. And then we add in the kitchen area. But that's pretty much it for this build. The kitchen area is pretty much the same as the rest of the build. Really simple with, neutral colors and everything else. So I hope you guys enjoyed this build. If you did, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think, even if you didn't enjoy it. And I hope you guys are having an awesome day. I'm going to go on and play the music for you guys because we're nearly done. But thank you guys so much for watching.